All right. Today's lesson will be called Solving for N in PV. Example 1 is going to say, Cassidy borrows, we'll say $1,000 from Desiree because she bet that they weren't going to be in this question, so this is the borrowing. Okay, and pays back $3 per day at 3.65% interest, compounded daily. Oh, the Hulk. How long will it take the little Hulk to pay this off? No, I'm going to call that. Will it take her to... Okay, now please put a star and a heart beside this question because this will be A, on your test on Wednesday, and B, on your final exam, a question like this.
Exact question.
So there'll be different numbers, but instead of saying 1,000, it may say 4,000. Instead of saying $3 per day, I may say $10 a week instead of saying 3.65, but the exact same question. Okay, so I need to make sure these are the types that will definitely be on. Okay, where does Spider-Man stop at? It's unbelievable that even though he is like as big as a small child, I still can't find Spider-Man. Ty, I'm going to give you a second to finish writing. Then I'm going to ask you to tell me what equation I'm using and to recite the equation from your notes or your memory. Okay, yes. Now, why am I using PV? Not just for Ty to anyone here. Why am I using PV in this case? Yeah, borrows the main thing. As soon as you see the word borrows and saves, that's like the two different things there. Okay, Ty, can you recite from memory or from your notes the PV formula for me, please? Yeah. 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 Okay. Now, as you can see, these equations are getting a little worse, right? So we're going to have to use a little bit more math to get into isolating for n here, okay? All right, Taylor, can I get one piece of information for this question before we begin? Go ahead. R is not 1,000.
PV is 1,000.
PV is 1,000. Okay, now just to be sure here, Taylor, and not for you, for everybody here. If R was 1,000, how would this be worded? If R was 1,000. Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
$3.
1,000, yeah, so he pays back 1,000 per day. Like the R is whatever the per day thing is. It wasn't stupid. Please don't say that. R is going to be 3. All right, Luke, what's I going to be, please? Now, you said 3.65, but it's 0.0365. Now, please be careful about that because if you mess up that number, I know some people are doing that on their assignments, 1, 2, 3, 1. Your number is going to be way, way off. I know I'm going through this quickly because I'm too excited. Okay, and I haven't slept, I am sad, but I don't want to talk about the internet. Okay, are we okay on those first 3 things before I continue? Yes? No comments? Good? Jake, I'm going to put down the microphone and pass Spider-Man right to the back. As I do so, I'm going to scroll that down.
Yeah.
Let's start with that, Jake. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. All over 0.0001. Okay, now this looks awful, and it is awful. Okay, this is very similar to the first few steps, though, Terry Lynn, to what we did yesterday. Okay, Terry Lynn, what is the first step going to be to isolate n? Is there a question or an answer there for you?
109 pages.
109 pages, thank you. 100, that's good. 109 pages of notes. Okay, I'll exaggerate that for the next year's class. Okay, and I'll say like probably 200. I'll say. Okay, sorry that, Terry Lynn. First step is going to be what? Divide by 3 sounds good. And that should be 333.33333. Okay, who are we going to? Haley, we're going to you. Very good. Yeah, excellent. We're going to multiply. Hey, please don't let Spider-Man hit the floor. Don't throw him, pass him. Multiply by 0.001. Okay, I can't do this in my head, but I think that's 0.333. 0.0. Okay, now this is the magic moment. I'm going to give everyone a second to scribble that down. I'm even going to hit pause on the machine and wait for 30 seconds here. So I need... What do I need to get rid of on the right-hand side? Because this is what people get into. What do I need to get rid of on the right-hand side? Yeah, the 1. How do you get rid of a 1? Subtract it, right. In this case, we have to subtract 1. And you're saying, Mr. Sadler, that sounds weird. Now, here's the other thing that gets people. Now, please focus here if you're not focusing yet. What do I subtract 1 from? This is very, very, very important. Sam? Yes, it comes from this, because this is in a bracket with the n, so you can't just remove the 1 from here. So this turns into negative 0.96666 equals negative 1.0001 to the negative n. Does everyone see that? I have 2 negatives now. Now, I want us to, again, make sure that everyone's with me here. We're okay with what just happened? There's negative on both sides. If you try and take the log of a negative number, what will happen? You will get an error. So I can't solve this question right now. Can someone give me a moment of brilliance and tell me what I can do here? Yes. Excellent. Did everyone hear that? Does your mother watch these videos? Tell her to watch this tonight, okay? Because that was a moment of brilliance, Luke, okay? We're going to multiply both by negative 1. And that's not cheating because we're doing the same thing to both sides. All of a sudden now we have positive okay. That's magical. Well, I think it's magical. All right, Cassie, no more ducking questions. Yes. I didn't mean to duck questions. She doesn't duck questions. Okay, you guys should all take it home from here. Okay. We'll do a few of these so you get this down. Okay, once you do these, you're okay. Yeah, Sam, you got it? Okay. Give everyone 10 seconds. Can I turn the page here, Cassie? We're good? Okay, what are you going to say, Sam? Yeah. Yeah, good, good. Negative n, excellent. Negative answer is okay, hold on. Negative answer is okay. I like you guys working this out, this is good. Okay, so what you hopefully did next then is log, and this is what's going to happen to you guys on the test. You're going to say to me, Mr. Sadler is screwed up, I got a negative number. Sorry. I'm not going to say what your voice sounds like. Okay, what does that equal on the left-hand side? Take a second. How much? Negative 399 point. Okay, why is that okay for an answer? Now please focus in. Yeah, go ahead, Angela. It's n negative, n's negative. So then we're going to multiply by positive, so positive 339 is positive. Both right. I can't have them too worked up here. Therefore, Cassidy will pay this for 339.03 days. Okay, this is a powerful question. This is our last type of question for the year, meaning that it's probably one of the more difficult ones. Okay, please ask away if there's any steps here that aren't clear. I'll give you a few to practice here today. Okay. Are we somewhat, Austin, how are you feeling about things? 3 weeks off must have been pretty awesome. That's all I'm going to say.
$17.
$17 interest. Yeah, we'll do that for the next one, the interest to show. Okay, which isn't bad, really. It was a low percent. Do you want to do that? Okay, you guys want to borrow money from Sadler with a loan shark on the second example? We'll borrow money from Sadler with a loan shark. I'll use Taylor, okay? So I apologize to the class. I'm going to use Taylor here, for example, too. Well, I'm not going to answer that on the internet here. Example 2 says, Taylor borrows $5,000 from Mr. Sadler. Who charges 20% compounded monthly. If Taylor makes monthly payments of $500, yeah, $500. How long will it take, and how much interest will be charged? Okay, now before you say, Mr. Sadler, oh, 20%, Mr. Sadler, you're a big tough loan shark. That's what credit cards are 20%, right? So having $5,000 on your credit card, you can just change that easily to say, Taylor bought a $5,000 gift from Mr. Sadler for Christmas and put it on his credit card, which charges him 20%. If he can only afford to pay off $500 a month off his credit card, how long will it take him? Okay, it's like, this is, for people, $5,000 doesn't that hard to get on your card. Please don't do it ever. Okay, right? But this is an example for that. I'm going to stop this video and you guys can work this out and we'll try it.